Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is AJ. First of all, I want to give my warm thanks to everybody who's messaged me, who's supported me, has given me messages of support. I'm very taken aback by all your loving messages, from all your loving support messages. Honestly, I thought I was gonna sneak away quietly, live a peaceful life, but you guys have really made this difficult for me. So I want to tell you that I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay. First of all, I'm really taken aback by all messages of support and from you guys. So I'm gonna carry on doing what I do, and so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. So I want to just kind of tell you a bit of a story about myself, really. I I work in the government, you see, and I'm what you call a civil. I work in the civil service, a civil servant, and I work in the IT department. So I'm in the IT department. Not many people know about me. I have to go through a lot of criminal checks and credit checks and basic checks to work for the government, and these are very tough checks. Your records got to be completely clear before you get a government job. So yeah, I'm in the IT department. I'm not in a position to leave. And in my workplace, as you know, there is a lot of anti-China stuff going on. People talking anti-Chinese. I just keep myself to myself. I don't say anything. I keep my views to myself. YouTube is the only platform where I can voice my opinion. And the thing is, I'm not in a position to leave my job just as yet because, as you know, YouTube doesn't give me enough cash in terms of leaving my job and carrying as a YouTuber. I'm not Serpent ZA with thousands and thousands of Patreons and over 1 million subscribers. That guy doesn't have to work again. He can just live off his fans, his fake fans. I don't have the luxury of that, and so I have to carry on working. So the reason I'm showing you this picture is because one of the reasons I don't like to show my face is because there's a lot of fake news flying around in the UK, and especially in the BBC. And as you can see, people like Barrett and Mr. Lightfoot, their faces get put on BBC websites, telling them these are Chinese shills and these are British guys working for the Chinese government. So I don't want my face to be plastered all around these websites. So I hope you understand, because if I do, then I lose my job, and that's not going to help anyone really. And as you know, I work in a government job, so until I find another job or until I make enough on YouTube to leave, I can't really risk that because it is my living, is what puts food on the table, etc. So I don't want to take that risk, guys. Because I see a few of you have said that I should really show my face when I'm online and stuff like that. I don't agree with that. I think it's more important to have a voice, and you have to look at channels such as Difference Frames the World, for example. And Difference Frames the World, as you can see, this is their Patreon, and they've got 95 Patreons. And Difference Frames the World is different from me because not only do they not have a face, but they also don't have a voice. The voice is obviously computer generated, so it's not really their personality. All the computer generated stuff does is read over a script. So not only do you not see the face, but you don't even see the voice as well. But still, they get very good Patreons. As you can see, they've got 95 Patreons, and they deserve it. They're a good channel. But it's not a real person talking, and it's not a real person where you can see. At least you get to hear my voice. And if you guys do want to, speak to me or see me one-to-one, I'm always open. I'm always open for an email. Message me. And you guys on my Patreon, if you want to speak to me one-to-one on a video chat, I'm happy for that. I can easily dial in and show you my face. I've got no issues with not showing my face. It's not a problem. I just don't want my face to be all across the BBC. That's the difference. So if you guys are in England, for example, if you guys anywhere in Manchester or even London, give me a shout. I'm happy to meet you guys for a coffee. So I'm open, I'm available, I'm a real person. So you don't have to worry about that. And secondly, guys, I wanted to say that, I did ask for a bit of support, and I think it's not, it's fair for creators to ask for this kind of support, because you're not going to get people like Daniel Dumbrell and New Atlas and all of these guys. They are who they are today, like Barrett and Life in China. They are who they are today because they have a lot of fan base. They've got a lot of support. People are on their Patreons. People are paying them for because these guys, and we are creators basically. Even I like Daniel Dumbrell. I like Alexander McConis. And I support them in their Patreons. I put my own money into their Patreons because I want to support their work. I want to support their creativity, and for us to be able to do that, sometimes we do need that support. And without that support, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. And if you see on YouTube, like I showed you with Serpent ZA, how he's got I think he's got over 2,000. You can see 2,000 Patreons for Serpent ZA, and this guy is just basically just running hate, and his basically hate stuff is what's basically paying him. He's not being paid by all these people who are kind of blinded, brainwashed, but also by this real rhetoric, anti-China stuff going on. He's also being paid by the NED, CIA. Plus he gets a lot of money from YouTube as well. So that guy is doesn't have to work again. He just goes around spreading hate, and I just don't understand how someone can be that evil, going around spreading hate like that and making money out of it. And it just beggars belief. I would never able to do that, never. So I wanted to kind of assure you guys that your money that you guys are supporting me, and the fact that you guys are investing in me are it's for a good cause. You guys shouldn't worry about that, because it's going for a good cause. It's not going, for example, if you guys go out spending money here and there on gambling, or if you give some money to kind of a homeless guy, this homeless guy is going to go out, take some drugs and stuff like that. Or sometimes you guys might be playing games and you might want to buy a new pack, for example. So you might spend £5 on a new pack. It might give you a bit of thrill, but it's not really going for a good cause, is it? What we're doing is going for a good cause. We're trying to change the world here. Your money is going there to change the world. So imagine life without creators such as myself and Daniel and New Atlas and Different Frames of the World. Imagine a world where there's no channels such as us. It's only just anti-Chinese hate channels. And what that means is, more Asians are going to get beaten up in the streets. There's going to be more hatred towards China, and nobody's debunking any of their lies. So these governments are getting away with it. So your money is going to a good cause, spreading the truth, spreading justice, and we're trying to spread a good light for China and stuff like that. And so whatever money you guys are paying, right, it's priceless, because you can't put a price on that kind of stuff. And sometimes all we're asking for as creators is a bit of support, because we're not rich. I'm not rich. I can't support myself to do these videos all day, every day. If I could, then I would have. So I'm just, sometimes when you speak the truth, the people who are, poor or don't make much money, they're the ones that speak the truth. If I had a lot of money, I'd probably be a different person. I'd be out there going out enjoying my money rather than sitting at home talking about politics. It's different. So everybody is different. Everyone's got their own situation. So I deeply appreciate all of you guys supporting me. I think the last day was very, very emotional. I thought I was going to leave, and it was a very hard goodbye for me. And I didn't think I would get the support from you guys, to be honest. But today I checked my Patreon account, and guess what? So you can see this was yesterday, but if I refresh it, you can see I've gone to 21. So that's all I wanted, guys. I don't need to make a lot of money. I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want a bit of support to kind of just cover a little bit of my expenses, and that's all I wanted. So fear not. Your money's not going anywhere. Money's not being spent on drugs or alcohol. I don't drink. I don't do alcohol. I don't do drugs. I'm pretty much I'm a married guy. I work 9 to 5. I come home, spend some time with the missus. Sometimes I go to the gym. Sometimes I might spend 1 or 2 hours with some friends. But the rest of the time I just spend time making videos or checking the latest world events. And that's my life, guys. And I read a lot of books. I do a lot of research. So I like to kind of entertain my brain. I like to learn stuff, and what I'm trying to do now is trying to share some of that knowledge with you guys. And I appreciate everything you guys have done, all the support you guys have given me. So I just want to say I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here, and I would love to meet you all. If any of you come to England, London or Manchester, for example. I live between both cities because I live in Manchester and I work in London, so I kind of travel back and forth between the cities, but most of the time I work from home, so I don't travel every day. Sometimes I have to travel to London if there's a work meeting, but the rest of the time I work from home, so that kind of allows me to live in Manchester. But sometimes I have to be in London. So any time you guys want to meet me for a coffee or spend some time with me, there's no problem whatsoever. I'm happy to meet any of you guys. So like I said, your money is going to a good cause. It's not, you're not spending your money on someone pissing it up the wall. You're not spending money on any games, or you're not spending money gambling or anything for entertainment. That kind of money is just wasted, really. How much is money really worth? But you're putting in a good cause. You're allowing channels such as myself to survive and to create great content for you guys, but also do the most important thing. We're spreading the truth. We're debunking the lies out there, and we're trying to change people's perspective, people's outlooks about the world and about China. So it's a big responsibility, guys, and and I will happily take on that responsibility, like Daniel has, like the New Atlas guy has, other people as well. And we all have a responsibility to kind of spread the truth and stuff, because if we don't, then it just means there's more anti-hate, anti-China hate going on. There's more Asian people getting beaten up or killed. It's just not good, guys. It's just not good. We all have a responsibility to speak the truth and to spread the truth. So your money, whatever you guys are paying me, or whatever you guys are supporting the channel, it is all going for a good cause. You're not doing it for nothing, and we're all here together, to kind of make that difference in the world. I'm here, and you guys are also here supporting me, and that's all we need. That we don't need millions and millions of people, just a small number of people who are out for justice, who are out for the truth, and that's all really. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. I really, really appreciate all of the kind support and messages that you've been sending me yesterday, and I just want to assure you that I'm not going anywhere. I will continue making videos, and I'll try my best to do as many videos as I can. Obviously, I've got to juggle my time between work and my missus and things like that. But I will definitely do my best, and that's all I can say for you guys. So I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. So I did probably think about leaving yesterday, but with all of your messages and support, I will, definitely I'm not leaving you guys in the lurch, because I'm here for you guys, so don't worry about that. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you for all your help, and let's continue with this great stuff that we're doing. So yeah, see you in the next video.